morning, my beautiful people. It is March 1st, so I hope you are starting off on the right foot by tuning in to DVS This Morning, the show that wakes you up in the know. Now, today I have some special people for you, from music to some education. But before I can get into all that good stuff, let's take a quick stop by the news desk for this morning's headlines. Thanks, news team, and don't go too far, because we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. So first up, we have Ras Leo, and he's here telling us about how he got into those jamming tunes, as well as his latest collaboration with St. Lucian Heights. So let's see more about that. Good morning, my beautiful people. I am joined here with Ras Leo, right? And how are you doing this morning?
I'm great, and thanks to DBS for having me.
Of course, it is our honor. Now, for all those of you who do not know who Ras Leo is, just go and tell them a little bit more about your story and how you got into music.
Well, it started like some 4 years ago. I love music. I never really sung with any band or anything, but you see my bathroom, yo, like that used to be like my stage, you know. When I'm in there bathing, I would be singing the Dennis Brown, the Steel Pulse, the Marleys and stuff like that. But I also had that little thing about the guitar. So some 4 years ago, I decided, you know what, I'll give myself a gift of a guitar. I met with Miss Jackie Cherubin, which I've been introduced to her by a guy called Elijah. And when she heard that stuff, she asked me, wow, she told me, it's beautiful. You know, who's doing the writing? And I tell her myself. She said, you know what? From there, she took me and introduced me to Semi Warner Francis of Foya Studios. And then the whole thing just took off from there. You know, my first release was produced by Semi Warner Francis and also Miriah St. Louis. Semi Francis of Foya Studios, and like I said, Miriah St. Louis of MS Studios. And his beautiful wife was the one who done the backups on the track. Yes, and last year, October, the track was released. The video was done by Calabash TV, thanks to Bernard Farnes. And it was released sometime in October last year. And it did pretty good. Pretty good, yes. The name of the track is called Warrior. It's Ras, if you go look it up on YouTube, Ras Leo Warrior. Yeah, man, you'll find that there. And it's a beautiful track.
I totally agree with that one. Now, you see, starting from the bathroom, the shower, you see how creative you can be. You don't need everything one time. You just need to start. Now, gifting yourself that guitar was the best decision you could have made, because now we're blessed with all your beautiful music, right? Now, so you see how important it is to gift yourself sometimes? It really is. It is.
Yeah, man, especially when you see you love something. It's never good to. It's good to always go at it. Yeah, man, you'll surprise yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah,
you have that drive and you just need to go head first. Now, a little birdie told me that you're part of a collaboration. So tell me a little bit more about St. Lucian Heights.
Well, the collaboration came through the connection with Jolly's Entertainment. God bless Jolly to Jolly, you know, Jolly's Entertainment of Viewport. He's also the founder of Jolly's Records. Yeah. Well, he was the one he was the one who got in touch with me, you know, and told me about the connection with Nereus Joseph up in England of Serious Records, that he has some rhythms that he don't know if I would be interested to be on a project that they are working on. And because of he believed in me, I think I'd like to use the rhythm that I chose to at least try to reach out to the youths, you know, and let them know what it is about the gun. And if they dare to listen, you know, it's not a good thing at all. It's not a fun thing, you know. So many lives have been going on because of that gun thing, you know, and it's so painful, not just for the victims, but also for the parents of those who do these acts, you know, yeah, the family members, you know. So yeah, So this is how I stayed. I spent time with it, and then I spent time and thought about it and say, you know what, I would really like to be a part of this. It was like an honor to me to be working with guys like Semi Warner Francis, even Kinto. These guys have been. I'm just an upcoming, to me, and want to find myself with those guns. It felt like an honor. It felt great. Yeah. So the project is called St. Lucia Heights Volume 1. That's what you could also find on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, the project was a great project. Yeah, I must say. Everything about the project is beautiful. The music, you know, everything. Yeah, man.
So I'm sure you had a great time with the collaboration. I'm sure you learned a lot, right?
Yeah, well on this journey there's always so much to learn. Yes, man, and I'm grateful. That's why I said it was an honor working with these guys, because as you go along you learn more and more. You get to understand more stuff. Yeah, man, especially even working with Nereus Joseph as well. Yeah, Nereus Joseph is a great guy, really great guy. Yeah, man, as well as Jali. I don't want to leave Jali out. You know?
No, but it is always important to learn as much as you can from whatever situation you are given, especially when you are put into new environments. Make your mind a sponge and just soak up all that knowledge. Now, I want you to tell people how they can contact you, where they can find your music, and how they can jam along with you.
Well, okay, I could be contacted at telephone number 721-4309. Well, as for the platforms, well, like for now, it's on YouTube. The compilation is on YouTube, but we are still in the process of working to get things together that you may find it on those other platforms. Yes, that's what's in the works now. Yeah, man. So as soon as this comes around and works out, everybody else will know the other platforms that they can find this music, this compilation. Yeah, man, it's a beautiful compilation, I must say. Everybody should go and look it up, because I can tell you, some people never knew St. Lucia had that sort of talent. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can really vouch for the St. Lucian soil. It's very rich with a lot of talent, a lot of hidden gems. So we need to ensure that we push the people who want to come out, want to show off their good stuff, because y'all are so talented. So I will be for you behind the camera.
I want to say this, I feel enough is not being done. We have not just in music, we have in sports. We have the island, we could be up to par with all the other islands. We are filled with talents just as much as all the other islands. But I find the powers that be, I find they're not doing enough. Because when I look at places like Jamaica, and even our people too, I find that we don't really support our own enough, as though we're not patriotic. And I don't mean to say that in any disrespectful way, but the reality is what it is, because these people that has made it and their countries are up there is because their people was really behind and really been supporting what they have, their own. Yeah, man. Even it breaks my heart to see that even if the jazz, I find there's so much artists, not just myself, that this is an avenue that they could have been showcased, and there's not enough. Enough is not being done. So I guess this is what it is. But I hope in time that the powers that be might have that vision enough to try to uplift and our talent. Yeah, man, make it more apparent, make it so people will feel, yes, they're doing something and they're getting somewhere with it. Yeah, man.
Well, they're definitely trying, but hopefully that they can push each other even more and further and bring us up that ladder, right? But with all that said, thank you so much for being here this morning. It was an honor talking with you.
You as well.
Thank you so much. And guys, I will see you in just a moment. Thanks for staying tuned, everybody. So next up, we have someone very special who has put out the latest book about George Odlum. So let's see more about that.
But the launch is taking place in Vieux-Fort. The first leg of the launch is in Vieux-Fort on March 5th at the International American Medical University. That's across from the Town Hall at 4 p.m. And in Castries on March 18th at 6:30 p.m. at the Financial Center at Point Seraphin. Yes, in addition to the launching of the book, we will be announcing the winner of the 2022 George Odlum Secondary School essay competition. We will also be awarding the winners with prizes. Besides that, the secondary schools will assist us. They will be staging a play and reading poetry. There will also be a musical serenade and so forth. Also, Dr. Kenny Anthony, the Vieux-Fort district rep, will be motivating the evening with remarks. We will also have remarks from George Odlum's daughter, Yasmin Odlum, and possibly Buffalo Odlum, George Odlum's nephew. Working on the book, writing the book, more than any of my other books, it has really been a labor of love. I was very inspired. Getting to know George Odlum better inspired me. Through that experience, I doubled my effort. It made me want to double my effort to continue giving voice to our voices and to continue trying to capture the very essence of our culture and society. So it has been a very meaningful experience for me. In fact, it is truly a public undertaking because besides my contribution and George Odlum's contribution to the book, we have over 30 persons contributing tributes, write-ups, and eulogies to the book. And in fact, it is really not only national but regional because we have people like Ralph Gonzalez contributing, Tim Hector, and so on. The launch is just the first leg of our, what I like to call a national and international tour. After the launch, we hope to visit most of the secondary schools on the island and some of the primary schools in the south of the island. We are planning to conduct book signings at different venues around the island. And after that, we are hoping to visit several CARICOM countries and to visit several North American and UK cities.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine, we have Suzanne from Studio Fit and Healthy 911 and myself, Shani, from SocaCize St. Lucia. Let's get ready to flaunt with SocaCize. This morning's workout is a wine and tone routine to Happiness by Ding Dong. Let's get moving. All right, so we're gonna begin tap, tap, step back side. 4, 3, 2, tap, tap, back. Tap, tap, back. Tap, tap, back. One more. We're gonna add the arms with that. Let's go. Hey. 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 One more. Stretch those hands to the ceiling. Let's go. Brush the shoulder. Hey. 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 Push. Side. Next side. Happiness. Up. Brush it. Hey. Push. Next side. Third. Hey. 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 Leg on the bird. Hey. Next side. Step it out. Hey. 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 4, 3, 2. Happiness. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Push. Happiness. Whoa. Push. Gonna tap. Let's go. Hey. Hey. Let's add the arms. Happiness, happiness, let's go! Whoa! Push! Again! Whoa! Push! Happy, happy!
Happiness. We not in another with stress.
Push!
Mona fear friend, mona bad mind. We don't want no friendship from them. Sing again now. Happiness.
Whoa!
We not in another with stress.
Push! Push!
Dance me a dance and I enjoy myself. If you want to start for your business.
That was this morning's session. We hope you are feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Do remember to flaunt today.
All right, everybody, that brings us to the end of today's show. I hope you enjoyed it because I know I did for sure. Now, again, today is March 1st. Whether it's a hump day, whether it's a Wednesday, make the best of it, okay? Now, go out, have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow bright and early. Bye.